My lovers, welcome to my channel. My name is Made for Love, and today we're doing a ghosted, no communication, or limited communication reading. So take it as it resonates. You know your situation, and you should always trust your own intuition. So when you're watching these readings, it's just for confirmation for what you're already getting through your own psyche, right? In your own energy, right? Anything that doesn't resonate, just leave it for somebody else. All right, so let us get into this. So let's get some significators for your person. Let's see where they're at. Just a reminder, next week on the 7/7 portal, we have the spiritual recalibration for health class. So you can sign up now, and all you need is a pendulum. You don't even need to know how to use it because I have a lot of time to teach you. All right, so I'll put information about that class down below, and July bookings are open. All right, so let's have a look. We have wisdom as a card number 9. So this makes, well, 54 reaches to 9, right? So this makes me feel like the hermit's journey. So we spend a lot of time alone, and you know, it's about introspection and shining a light on the more denser recesses of our psyche, of our being, and really come to an understanding about ourselves and how we got where we're at, and where we might be headed, you know. So I feel like your person might be spending a lot of time alone, even though they might be around a lot of people. I think they're more inwardly focused at this time, the energy generally. All right, so we have forthcoming events. So it looks like, and this came out before, I think, when we were doing the same reading. All right, there's something that is coming up in their life. It could be a birthday, it could be an anniversary, a deadline to sign up. Maybe they're going to retire. There's some sort of big event that is coming up, and what it's doing, it's triggering your person really hard, because it's really making them reflect on their life, right? And really see their life from a different perspective, through a different lens. I think your person made a lot of choices based on what their ego was telling them to do in the past, but now they're looking back, and they're looking back through the lens of the heart, and they're kind of taking stock of what they have manifested and what every decision has created in their life. Let's see how they feel about those things. How they feel about that. I don't think I've ever used this indigo angel card, so let's see what they're feeling. I'll take another significator for how they're feeling towards you. But let's see how. I think they're triggered because there's a lot of yellow in that card. And our solar plexus is our trigger center. So I feel like they're highly triggered. We have asking for a sign, and they need help, guidance as to what direction they need to turn in right now. Because I feel before they weren't asking for higher guidance, right? They were just, the ego was in control. So they want autopilot, and just making decisions out of, just reacting really. But now they're asking spirit for help and guidance as to what is next. Let's put some cards on this forthcoming events. We have allow love. That's what I'm telling you. They're now looking at their life through the lens of love. They're allowing themselves to feel. And it's these feelings that are guiding them right now. Let's see what these feelings are guiding them towards. Spirit, give us another card. It's guiding them towards self-care. And I still feel the energy of the hermit with this, right? They're being guided to put themselves first right now. No more people pleasing, no more doing things out of obligation and just responsibility, taking care of themselves first and then everything else coming after. Really, more than dipping their toes in their feelings, they're immersed in their feelings right now, and their heart is telling them right now that they need to take care of themselves. The heart is also telling them it says look through the situation, not just look at, but look through the situation and get the wisdom that you're meant to extract from there. So this is the energy of the hermit, right? It is the energy of the hermit. I don't know what this event is, and it could be different things for different people, but it's something that's a milestone in their life. It's something huge. It could be a birthday, it could be an anniversary. I know those times are the times that we really look back on our life and what we've created, and we're trying to figure out what's next. And this is exactly where they're at. What is the legacy that they want to leave behind? Do they still want to continue on this particular trajectory, or do they want to manifest something different? They've already been pointing in a different direction, which is a direction of self-care. That's one. That's one thing they're changing up right away. And then they're also looking through the situation to the higher purpose behind the situation instead of just reacting from an ego perspective. So this is big changes for your person. Beautiful changes, you know. Oh, all right, that's a bit too much. All right, let's get a significator for their energy towards you. We have release and relax. All right, so right now they are in the energy of, the word I heard is allowing. Although they have no authority to allow you to do anything, but this is the energy of not gripping and holding on too tightly, or not holding on to you from a place of just pleasing themselves or thinking about their own needs. They're also thinking about you and what you deserve. And right now, they're in the energy of they can't give you what you want. They can't show up for you how you need them to show up for you and how you deserve to be shown up for. So this is why they are relaxing their hold on you, and releasing you to love. Remember, love liberates. In our contemporary society, we're taught that love is possession, right? You're mine. But really, love liberates, right? They wish that they could have a physical outlet for all the feelings that they have for you inside, right? They wish that they could touch you, hold you. They said that in their last letter, didn't they? Right? That they wish that they could touch you, hold you, be there for you. And it's the same energy that we have here. So even though they want they want nothing more than to be in your space, to touch you, to hold you, to be there for you, they're also releasing their possessive hold on you because they recognize that you deserve more and they can't be more to you right now. And I don't want you to feel depressed about that. This is truly progress, because this is someone actually thinking about, really deeply thinking about another person's needs. This is unconditional love. So you want to experience unconditional love, this is what it is. This is somebody releasing you, freeing you, freeing you. Because whatever situation they're in, they are not able to show up for you like you deserve. Let's ask Spirit. Why did they ghost you? So this is where they're at right now. They want to do what's best for you. And they have taken stock of their circumstance, and they realize that what's best for you right now might be to just release you, to let you go. They may be also trying to find, with this physical outlet card, they might be trying to find like different ways to channel all the energy that they have for you. The emotional energy, the sexual energy. Some of them might be taking different creative classes. So I see a dancer here. So some of them may be dancing, some of them might be working on a project and they're putting their heart and soul and love into that project. Some of them might be gardening, right? And putting all that energy onto their flowers. And that really resonates with me because I remember my very first heartbreak, my very first boyfriend. I grew the most beautiful patch of roses. I just poured, because my love had nowhere to go. I had broken up with him, well, kind of ghosted him, because I felt like he didn't deserve even a breakup. It was kind of horrible, right? And I just poured all the love that I could not extend to him. I poured it all into my flowers, and they were gorgeous. And I feel that's what your persons do right now, pouring all their love, pouring all their emotions into projects. I don't think they're pouring it into other people. I think it's into projects. That's what I'm seeing here. All right, so underneath the deck, we have Hierophant. So it feels like a lot of the delay or the things that may not be happening right now might be due to some contracts that they might be have, whether it's responsibilities, whether it's spiritual contracts, karmic contracts. This is what's kind of tying up the whole scene right now. And that might be why they ghosted you. All right, so let's ask Spirit, why did they ghost you? We have the Knight of Wands. They were unsure, right? It kept going back and forth in their head, and they realized they don't know what to do, and it's unfair to you to keep stringing you along. So they're just like, okay, I just need to let viewer go. We have the Nine of Wands, and it took a lot out of them to do that. This is not something that they did easily. They're trying to be strong. We have the Devil in reverse. Yeah. So this is them releasing their hold on you, their addiction. And we have the Tower. All right. So for some of them, they are going through a tower moment in their life. It could be manifesting in their job. It could be manifesting in another relationship. It could be manifesting in family ties. Or they may have some addiction that they've hit rock bottom with, and they are trying to deal with. We have the Devil in reverse. So for some of them, they've gone to rehab, right? So that might be part of that inner reflection that they're doing there as well, right? They're doing some of that work at rehab. For some of them, they've checked themselves into an institution, another kind of institution for help. And for some of them, they may be incarcerated, right? And they're getting a lot of time to really think about their life, to really feel all their feelings, and then really make a decision, right? But it looks like this person may have been stringing you along for a while, but now that they're growing in love with you, they're recognizing that they've not been fair to you. So part of them being fair to you is releasing you to something better. And it could be something better with them in time, but right now it's just something better because they realize they are not the something better for you right now. Okay? What was in their headspace at the time? Let's go a little deeper into why they did it. Headspace. We have the Six of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, they realized they weren't being fair to you. They couldn't give equally to this connection. We have the Five of Pentacles upright. Also recognizing that they were holding on to you with a vice grip because they were afraid of being alone, and they were operating out of an abandonment issue. We have the Chariot moving forward, and then we have the Three of Wands in reverse. Yeah, they recognize that this situation wasn't just frustrating for them, because we do have the frustration card, but it was frustrating for you. Maybe you were waiting a long time for this situation to get off the ground, for you guys to move forward, and this person just never showed up. So you may have spent a lot of time alone, maybe pushing away other people because you're hoping that this would come in, right? And it just didn't happen. So this is them taking stock of how the whole situation is having an impact upon you. I think they were focused on how the situation was having an impact upon them and their needs, but I think they're shifting that focus a little bit, and they're seeing the bigger picture and seeing how the situation is also impacting upon you and how you've been treated unfairly in the whole situation and the circumstance. And this is where they're at, right? Let's see what was in their heart space at the time that they ghosted you. Heart space energy field at the time they ghosted you. We have fearful, avoidant, afraid of moving towards you and afraid of losing you. Right, so someone deeply conflicted. All right, what was in their heart space? Maybe they don't want to share. Okay, we have disappointed, right? And my alarm just came on for my eye drops, right? So, like, they're seeing things with clear eyes, right? They're seeing things with clear eyes. And they're just disappointed, but I feel like it's disappointed in themselves. I'll put some cards on it, but that's what it feels like. Disappointed in themselves, disappointed in how everything kind of unfolded, but recognizing that, you know, they had a part to play in how everything turned out. We have a reckless, so part of them also wanted to take a leap of faith, just go YOLO, say fuck it, and just, you know, do what their heart was telling them to do. Yes, not one fell here. We have cheerful. They felt like they were making the right choice. And then we also have withdrawn. They felt like this is what they needed to do to get some perspective. Let's pull some cards. Spirit, what were they disappointed about? All right, we have the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Now, the Knight of Pentacles in reverse is someone who is paranoid. They might have a little bit of anxiety as well. So I think what they're paranoid about is that what they're disappointed in is how they dealt with the situation, right? They allowed their fears, right? And their distrust to basically kind of push you away. We have reckless. We have the King of Pentacles in reverse, right? They didn't take care of your heart, right? It looks like they may not have been focused on your needs at all. They may not have been able to see things from your perspective. They were only thinking about them and satisfying their self and, you know, really feeding their ego. I don't think they were thinking about you in the past. Let's see, cheerful. We have the Eight of Cups. Yeah, they knew they knew that the best thing that they needed to do was walk away. Okay. For some of them, they might be walking away from some sort of narcissistic energy in their life. King of Swords in reverse is the overt narcissist. Okay. So there might be someone in their life that they're walking away from, and they are taking that time to do this. It might be family members. It might be a horrible boss. It might be a significant other. Either way, this is why they've withdrawn at this time. Okay, they've gone to get fresh perspective. They've gone to revitalize themselves, rejuvenate themselves and their mind. And it looks like they're heading in a different direction. We have the Two of Pentacles in reverse here. And the Two of Pentacles talks about no longer juggling things and really making a decision. So I think they've withdrawn to make a decision. And it's a heart-based decision. And it's also a deeply spiritually guided decision. Okay? All right. Let's look at what's happening in their life at this time. We'll get 4 cards. Spirit, what's happening in their life at this time? We have compassion. All right. So, this is one of the consequences of reconnecting with your heart space, and really expanding your heart chakra. It is having compassion for yourself and also having compassion for the other people involved. And I think this is their attitude towards you right now. They're really understanding where you're at and how this whole situation has impacted you. We have self-reflection. And they're not happy with themselves and how they have navigated things, right? So a lot of regret as well coming through. I'll pull cards on these, don't worry. We have you are special. I think they're also working on their self-esteem. I don't think that this is someone who loves themselves very much. And this is why they've adopted this, self-protective stance with their arms crossed in front of their chest, trying to keep people away. And that's why they've always pushed people away, because they've never wanted anyone to see the real them, because they feel that the real them cannot sustain a relationship or cannot sustain somebody else's interest. And what else here? Think about it. So they're thinking about everything. They're thinking about the different people that they're connected to. They're thinking about you guys, where this is headed. They're thinking about, remember we said their legacy, right? They're thinking about the past. So your person, this is deep hermit that they are in. Spirit, tell us about this compassion card. We have the Lovers in reverse. Yeah. So now that they're attuned to love, because this is what it is. It's an attunement to love. They're seeing who their lover really is, right? Who their lover really is. And they're feeling really protective of you. But it's not the protective possessive that they had in the past. It is protective and really, this is a protective caring, right? And wanting what's best, right? And right now they don't think that they are what's best for you. I see self-reflection. We have here the 6 of Cups. And it says pleasure. And it feels like in the past, maybe they hooked up with a lot of, superficial connections because they were just kind of distracting themselves. So they're thinking about that, and they're thinking about the reasons why they may have needed that distraction and that escape. And I think it all boils down to how they felt about themselves. We have here the 8 of Pentacles. And the 8 of Pentacles is about working on yourself, right? So, as I said, I think they're working on their self-esteem, their self-concept, how they view themselves and their self-worth, because this is what is going to be pivotal in how they navigate their relationships in the future, by fixing how they navigate the relationship with themselves. So they're thinking about things long and hard. What they're realizing is that they're kind of unstable right now, and they're not good for anybody. They're heavily codependent, okay? For some of them, they are in addiction, okay? Whether it's addiction to validation or addiction to substances or shopping or whatever it is, their addiction. And they really feel like this is the moment where they need to change their life. That they're not going to get a better opportunity than this moment. Okay? Now, let's ask Spirit. How are they viewing you and the connection at this time? So we looked at what they were thinking about and how they were feeling about you and the connection when they ghosted you. We're looking at how they're viewing you now. In the extended, I'll look at their current heart space. Energy for you, their intentions towards you. How do they see you guys interacting with each other with a year from now? How they see you guys. Their next actions towards you within a month of you watching this reading. We're going to get messages from their 3D self, messages from their 5D self, and then spirit's advice. But how are they seeing you? Now we have the 7 of Cups in reverse, right? They're seeing you with clear eyes, right? This is clarity. And this is choosing from the available options, choosing your heart's desire. We have the 4 of Cups, but you know what? There's still a component missing. They feel like they're undeserving. We have the Star. You know what song I'm hearing? That song, She's So High Above Me. And that's how they feel. They feel like you've attained some sort of height that they will never get to, right? And King of Pentacles in reverse. They see you as a star. They see you as, the option, right? They see you as someone who has reached past self-actualization. You're there at the top of Maslow's hierarchy, which is transcendence, right? That's how they see you, right? You're way past self-actualize, and they've not even gone to self-actualize yet. So they see you as a star, something unreachable and untouchable, right now, and certainly untouchable, by them. And this is how they feel. They feel like an untouchable. Like there's some sort of hierarchy, and they're untouchable, and you are Brahmin or something like that. Right? You're the spiritual guru. So this person feels like they just don't deserve you, and they will never get to your level. Could be something transient, but this is how they feel. All right. If you can't join me next Sunday, let me get some advice for you guys. What shall I use? Oh, I always like this guy in Oracle. It's so good. The advice is so good. It's such grounded advice. Underneath the deck, we have the Surge. It says feeling lost, confused, and lonely. Card number 6. All right, let's have a look. What's Spirit's advice for you? We have the Ocean of Eternal Love, healing, creativity, and fertility. But this feels like the energy that your person is in right now. And it's a card number 44, and 44 is all about stability within yourself and outside of yourself. All right, Ocean of Eternal Love. It is said that love conquers all. This is especially true for you at this moment. So it feels like just when you think that all is lost, it's not, right? And that's what Spirit is saying right now. It's not. It says something is resolved and healed through love. What was previously barren now becomes fertile. A seed is planted and you are the co-creator. The conditions are favorable. The timing is right. A new creation awaits you. The birth of something new brings joy and excitement. So this person releasing you is not the end of you guys, but it is the end of that last version or that last paradigm or that last template of you guys. Because everybody is now attuned to love. Both of you guys are no longer operating from the ego. You guys are both operating from love. So that is what destroyed that last version of who you guys were. So if you guys' last version was a situationship or whatever, this has been dismantled by both of you. So Spirit is saying this is not the end. And in fact, this is the beginning, because it is the opportunity to create something different from last time. And you are the co-creator. So every decision that you guys make from now on is what is going to create this new opportunity and what it's going to look like. The power is yours. It says the conditions are favorable, the timing is right, a new creation awaits you. The birth of something new brings joy and excitement. The forever changing season of eternity turned the invisible wheel and a new cycle begins. A new image is born. And the affirmation here is love heals. Love brings resolution. Love conquers, love creates, and love is eternal. It's never over. Well, I put in that last part, right? So Spirit is saying, this is not the end. This is just the beginning, but it is definitely the end of the old cycle and the old you guys. And the Spirit is asking you now, what is your vision for the future? Because you have an opportunity to create it now. Okay? I'm love if you're able to join me in the extended, please do. Otherwise, can I ask you to subscribe to the channel, put a comment down below, put a full stop. The algorithm doesn't care. All right? Or share your experience, your thoughts, where you're at right now on the journey. Did this resonate with you? I thank you for that. It helps our channel and our community grow and expand. Take care.